What's happening, people? It's your boy DatYoungBull here, and I made out with my dad once. Well, okay, actually it was twice, but the other time my little brother was involved in, I don't know, that doesn't really count. Anyways, you guys keep asking me for sexual stories because you're a whole bunch of little freaking pervs, so you know what, I'm going to deliver. So I'm going to be telling you guys about my very first sexual experience, my first kiss. So sit back, relax, grab that bottle of lube, and make sure your parents don't walk in on this oral regurgitation of sexual awesomeness. So guys, your boy DYB, like I've told you in past stories, I was pretty active with the ladies at an early age. So, although it's not as early as some people, my first kiss happened in 8th grade. Now, from 2nd grade all the way up until 7th grade, I went to a performing arts middle school. So I was partially homeschooled, but I also went to what was called a co-op where I would do art and theater and, all sorts of artsy-fartsy stuff like that. Because, I don't know, that's really what I was into and that's what I was good at the time. But 8th grade was the year I decided, I wanted to be done with that and I wanted to go into public school. So, first day of public school comes. I'm the new kid, not gonna lie, your boy DYB is pretty sexy, so all those ladies were up on my jock, but what can I say, you know what I mean? But in all seriousness, all the chicks really were trying to talk to me, and at the time I was into, I guess, emo girls. So all these chicks that ended up being the most popular and I guess the most attractive girls in high school were asking me out on dates, and I just didn't see what I had right in front of my face, so I was going for these emo and goth chicks like a weirdo. And no offense to you guys who are into that kind of girl, but they're just really not my thing. They're kind of freaky now that I look back on it. But anyways, I ended up hanging out with the emo/goth crowd at school, and in particularly, there was this one girl named Claire who I was really attracted to, and the big bouncing titties really didn't hurt it at all. In addition to me dating Claire, with every girl comes her friends, so I had to deal with her best friends, Valerie and Jenny. Now, it was okay because I was pretty good friends with them as well. We were all in the same group of friends, so it really didn't matter much. But one day, Claire had to stay after school to audition for a school play. The school plays really wasn't her thing, but it was something her parents made her do. I guess they wanted her to be part of some extracurricular thing, and apparently she was really good and got to lead the 2 prior years, so anyways, she had to stay after school and audition, and rather than sitting outside of the auditorium like all the good kids, we decided to be, the middle school rebels and sit outside behind the school dumpster. Now, while we were all just chilling, waiting for Claire's audition time to come up, we were just chatting, and Jenny called Claire over to talk to her privately. And, it was a little weird because usually, we would all just talk as a group because we were all friends. So it was a little strange, but I didn't really think that they were conspiring against me or anything, so I didn't think much of it. But, after they walked over to the other side of the dumpster, Valerie started talking to me, and she looked at me and she said, "Do you want to kiss Claire?" And, obviously being a horny little bastard, of course I wanted to kiss Claire, but, I hadn't kissed anyone yet, so it was awkward, you know what I'm saying? Well, after I told her I was down for it, she calls Jenny and Claire back over. And I was like, okay, this is a little weird. I was starting to wonder if maybe Jenny was talking to Claire about the same thing. So, Claire comes back over and we sit down next to the wall, and they go, "All right, you guys are going to kiss." And me and Claire just look at each other and we're like, "What?" And they're like, "Come on, you're going to kiss, stand up." So me and Claire stand up pretty awkwardly. I mean, we're teenagers. We've never kissed anyone before, so it's pretty weird when, we know we're going to be kissing in front of people. So we stand up and we just kind of look at each other. And, we're really just trying to stall, just laughing awkwardly because we both want to kiss each other, but we don't know how to go about it. So they look at us and we look at each other, and it's pretty awkward. And they go, "Okay, now put your hands on her hips." And I'm like, no, it's alright, it's alright. And they're like, "No, put your hands on her hips." So Valerie comes over, she puts my hands on Claire's hips, and at this point I'm starting to feel really awkward. I mean, I know what's going to happen, and it's just really weird knowing that we're going to end up kissing for our first time with her 2 friends there. But, we're standing there awkwardly laughing. I got my hands on her hips. My little weenus is probably popping up, my little 13-year-old boner. And, they look at us and they say, "Okay, now kiss each other." And we just stalled pretty hard at this point. We just, we didn't pull apart, but, it was very awkward for us. We'd never kissed, and they're telling us to. So they're like, "All right, just kiss." So we look at each other, and Claire's like, "All right, let's just do it." So we put our mouths together, and we lock lips, and then Valerie says those words, "Now open your mouths." So, we start making out. I'm getting my tongue snake in there like a champ, digging around, doing my thing. And Valerie starts freaking out. And we pulled back, and I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, you're kissing with your eyes open. And guys, that's a big mistake. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first time. Do not kiss a girl with your eyes open. You know, it's not that it really matters, but it's just one of those weird things. You don't want to open your eyes and see this other person with their eyes open staring right at you. It's just weird to look at. So just remember, guys, keep your eyes closed. So anyways, we pull off, and our first kiss, you know, it ended up pretty weird. We had these two girls watching us, and my eyes are open, and, you know, the whole experience was a sham. Well, the next week, we go to the mall, because, you know, in middle school, the mall is definitely the cool place to hang out. And Valerie tells me, you know, Claire says if you don't kiss her again, that she doesn't think you're going to be interested and that she wants to break up with you. So, I mean, you know, I'm in love with this chick, according to my 8th grade mentality, so I'm willing to do anything to save this relationship. So in the middle of the mall, I pull her up to me, I start making out there, and about 5 seconds in, guys, I actually bite her tongue. Now, honestly, I can tell you guys, I've never fucked up anything since then, but really, don't bite your girl's tongue. Don't open your eyes. Just learn from my mistakes and know that, you know, your boy DYB takes one for the team for his loyal subscribers just to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistakes I did. Well, shortly after that, I found out that Claire was already talking to another guy, and, you know, I don't know if they were actually doing anything. Chances are they were probably fucking, because I found out she's a little whore and has had a kid since then. But that's a story for another day in and of itself. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to rate it, leave a comment, favorite it, and if you really liked my video, make sure to subscribe. It was a pleasure entertaining you, and as always, have a great day. Peace!